Gotta love the Guardians, man. Some of the best projects in the MCU.
Period. I mean, I have to say that like out of all of the trilogies, Guardians is the most perfect. Like
Yeah,
out of all of
that's
them,
Guardians.
out of all the MCU trilogies, it's Guardians. It's not even close.
Yeah. What's number two?
Captain America's pretty good.
Captain America is pretty good. I feel like the Iron Man trilogy is kind of underrated.
No, absolutely
Personally.
underrated. People always say that 2 and 3 are bad. I'm like, they would be bad if RDJ wasn't in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Iron Man 2 is definitely the weakest, but because it's RDJ, it's still good.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Let's take stock of the trilogies. You continue. Once you're done, we'll do that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like I'm just thinking. I always think of the scene in Iron Man 2 when he discovers like the new element, like for his arc reactor, to basically cure him of like that metal poisoning. It's just him. I mean, realistically, it's RDJ like not touching anything because it's like the hologram like computer. But like just that is entertaining because it's Tony Stark.
Yeah, for real.
Or just has charisma.
No, I think one of the funniest segments of like the entire like Iron Man trilogy was the moment where it's like, okay, I gotta replace this battery. Let me call Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, Pepper, listen, what you're gonna do? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this core out and then you're gonna replace it with the other one. It's like, all right, that's it. It's like, don't you think I should get like a surgeon or like a doctor to do this? Like, no, you're perfect. Oh, okay, and then they go, and then she takes it out.
Gloves.
What's up?
Not even gloves.
Yeah, no gloves, no nothing. And then she fucking takes it out, and the media is like, "Oh no, you pulled the cord. No, okay, I'm slowly dying. You need to put it in quickly." It's like, don't panic, don't panic. No, it's all right. Listen, you and me, we're here. It's all right. It's just you and me.
Yeah, it's the fucking like you hear like the beeping noise in the back, and she's like, "What's that?" He's like, "I'm going into cardiac arrest." So what you want to do?
I should really get it done. Like they won't get here in time. Just calm down. It's okay. Listen, all you have to do is put the green wire with the red. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, she's literally in a man's chest right now. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't sign up for this shit. Yeah.
And then as soon as she does it, he's immediately like, "Easy, right?" Like,
he almost died.
No, that shit was terrifying.
Oh man. No, I think the banter between him and Pepper have always been one of the strong suits of the show. 100%. Yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah.
No,
all three movies.
I think it was hilarious when, like, in Iron Man, when he slept with that reporter, right? And then the reporter woke up in his bedroom. Like, damn, the blinds came up, and then Pepper's just there with her clothes, like, yeah, take your shit and get the fuck out.
Yeah,
she's mad territorial, bro. It's like, y'all aren't even together, you know? It's like, yeah, calm down. Shit is crazy.
Yeah. Tony's always just throwing Pepper into like the worst situations.
Oh yeah, no, Pepper's been doing this shit for too long, man. That's it.
Yeah,
she's getting too old for this shit. That's all it is.
Yeah, like I love like towards the end of Iron Man 3 when you know they're basically just going back and forth, and it's just like she said, "Who's the hot mess now?" And he's just like, "Still me." It was like debatable. All the shit he's been through.
Yeah, no, the Tony Stark's definitely the hot mess. You kidding me? Fucking hell.
Yeah. So what? She got kidnapped by a villain and got fire superpowers. Who gives a shit? Tony Stark's still.
Did they take those powers away from her? Like, did that?
I think so.
Did it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. She got the cure or whatever. Yeah, because it's not good for her.
Yeah.
To be honest,
they didn't really explain it, but it's just you can infer it.
Anyway, so yeah, Iron Man trilogy is definitely great. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the Captain America trilogy. I think it's definitely consistent.
Oh, the trilogy. I want to watch that trilogy again.
Yeah, me too. The Guardians trilogy, and then you have what else? The Thor trilogy and the Avengers quadrilogy.
Yeah, actually, the Thor quadrilogy.
You were, oh yeah. My bad. I forgot about that. Well, I think at the bottom of those trilogies, is there any other trilogies? I don't. Doctor Strange got 2 movies yet. He doesn't have a third one yet, so it doesn't count.
2 movies. Ant-Man is trilogy.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man. Oh man, Jesus.
Yeah.
Thor's at the bottom. I think we can all agree with that.
You got the Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah, that's right. Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. The Home trilogy.
The Home trilogy. Yeah. I think the bottom is Thor, and that's mainly because of how shit the first 2 films were. Okay?
I don't mind the first one that much.
The first one's okay, but it's heavily dated. All right, I want to point that out right now. I remember
it's the worst one. No, Incredible Hulk's the worst one in Phase 1. It's the second worst one in Phase 1.
That's why you never got a trilogy. Yeah. So it wasn't. But then you have the second one, which I've seen that movie maybe 4 times. Still don't remember it.
I've seen it quite a bit.
I don't remember anything.
It's mostly because, for some reason, every time, like back when I had cable, that was the movie that was always playing on FX. So, I've had a lot of times where Thor: The Dark World is just playing in the background. And then, a lot of people are like, it's so forgettable, I don't remember the villain. It's like, I unfortunately remember most of the movie because of how many times it's played in the background. Like, I just left it on while doing other shit.
I can't. So, you have that, and then you have Thor Ragnarok, which was a great step up.
Yeah, it's just Guardians of the Galaxy, but with Thor.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's why it's good.
Yeah, very much so. And then Thor: Love and Thunder. Anyway. I think Thor would be at the bottom of that. I mean, who else? Yeah. Who is worse than Thor? Who's second place? And who's Ant-Man. Second to last? Second to last is Ant-Man, yeah. At least Ant-Man was consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the first one was pretty entertaining. The second one, it's fine. It drags a lot. Fine. I think is my problem with the second one.
And then Quantumania was like, ugh.
Yeah, Quantumania was a big disappointment.
It's definitely contender for worst. I mean, Ragnarok raises Thor up a lot, right? But does it raise it up that much? You know what I'm saying? Like, I say Ant-Man.
Ragnarok is really good.
Yeah, really good. But does it raise other 3 films? You know what I mean? That's it, to that extent.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly would still rather watch, like, Thor 1 over, like, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Ant-Man's the weakest. I can't. I'm trying to justify it. I just can't.
Ant-Man is just painfully generic. That's just how those movies come across.
The first one I like, and that's mainly because of Michael Pena. I like him. Mm-hmm. And then
I do like Michael Pena.
Right, but then after that, who gives a shit? I'm being honest. I don't give a shit. And then with Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was that thing as well. It was like, you know what? I like Martin Lawrence. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I like some casting. That's about it. It doesn't really grab me.
You mean Lawrence Fishburne?
No, that's Martin Lawrence. Shut up. Anyway.
That's his new name.
Lawrence Fishburne. You're right. My bad. Neo. Not Neo. What's his name?
Morpheus?
Morpheus. Yeah, that one.
I almost said Morbius. That's
Ew!
We don't talk about that.
Ew! Never mention that motherfucker's name in my presence again, bro.
We talk about Mobius, but we don't talk about Morbius.
And let's just make the record clear. This little list that we're doing needs to be updated because Venom's about to have a trilogy.
You're right.
Oh,
it's not MCU though.
Well,
it's just if we're just talking comic book trilogies or just Marvel trilogies, that's a different.
All right. Let's keep it at MCU. Fine. I mean, Venom was technically it was going to be, and then it never did.
He was in the MCU for 5 seconds. Come on.
Hey, that's MCU.
and even then, the new Venom trailer, fucking retconned it. So
yeah, did they?
Yeah, because in the Venom trailer, you remember how at the end of No Way Home, when Venom went back to his universe, that little piece of symbiote was left on the table. Mm-hmm. In the new Venom trailer, Mordo from Doctor Strange, even though different character, right, same actor, he captures that symbiote from the bar.
Oh man!
And it's kind of implied that he caught it in the same universe that the Venom movies already take place.
I don't know, man.
It's weird. They've talked about Venom 3 being a multiverse movie, but honestly, the trailer shows nothing about the multiverse.
I don't want to see it. Which I'm fine with.
I don't really want it to be a multiverse movie.
I don't want to see Venom: The Last Dance. I really don't. The only reason why I watch it is because, I want to talk about it, right? And I'm sorry. After that, I remember us, maybe 6-7 podcasts ago, talking about the entire Spider-Verse. I sat down and watched Venom, Morbius, Madam Web, and Venom 2. I watched all those films back to back to back to back in one day. And I almost died. All right? It was it was a fatal thing, bro. Like, I was grasping on to life by the end of Madam Web. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I had never been so pissed off watching such big budget films flop so fucking hard. You know, and so I can't
That's
imagine.
Sony for you.
Yeah, fuck, right? Jesus Christ. And I can't imagine watching the Sony Spider-Verse again. I can't watch The Last Ride. It's so fucking hard for me. The thing is, right? The end of the trailer, the horse is like, oh shit, they got a Venom Stallion. Anything else? Anything else like worth my time? Not really. So it's like,
I'll tell you this. I hate the Sony live action Spider-Verse, but I'm gonna be there day one for Venom 3.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in that theater day one.
I might be too.
Dolby Cinema, popcorn in hand, drink. Maybe if it's filmed for IMAX, I don't mind doing IMAX. It depends.
No, it's got to be Dolby. I'm sorry.
I'm there day one.
I'm sorry. For me, Dolby's always been a better experience. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, Dolby's the sound, and they have Dolby Vision and everything. Dolby Atmos just carries movies completely. Really but IMAX is more convenient for me because it's like 20 minutes from home.
Fucker. All right, fine.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah, so, I hear you.
Yeah, I watched Deadpool Wolverine in IMAX. Pretty good. Yeah. Good experience. Dolby, though, is going to be loud as shit. When I was leaving work today, I walked past the Dolby theater. Dude, that shit was loud as fuck. I'm like, they have the volume for Deadpool and Wolverine turned all the way up, I swear. The walls were fucking shaking.
I gotta see, bro. We're gonna see Deadpool and Wolverine in Dolby tomorrow, so it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm excited to see it again, actually.
Let's finish this ranking. Or in fact, no. We're gonna save it. Eventually, we're gonna do an MCU.
That's the tier list.
Yeah. We have a plan. All right. Eventually, we're gonna do the MCU tier list, which is pretty much every film in the Infinity Saga is gonna be ranked. From F tier to A tier to S tier, all that shit. An entire tier list based around the MCU.
Are the shows included?
We'll see. The thing is, right, is I want to include only the things that him and I have seen, right? Yeah. And I haven't seen everything,
I feel like the safe bet would just be the movies. Right. If we do shows too, there's a lot of shows I haven't watched yet. And I'm not watching Secret Invasion.
But
fuck that.
There's also a thing where it's like, I want to watch everything just for the tier list, right?
Yeah.
For example, I watched Loki for around the 12-hour mark. Even though it's only 40-minute episodes, I stopped to write notes and get drinks. 12 hours in total to watch the entirety of Loki just for this podcast. Okay?
Yeah.
So I want to point out that I'm probably going to do that for the entire MCU tier list. Like, up to now, I want to watch everything and really give it a thorough, looking at. And I want to be able to... And I told Squeedo this from the beginning. When we do the MCU tier list, guys, it's going to be like our first 6-hour podcast, bro. It's ridiculous.
It's going to be a long fucking podcast.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Because I sent you, I did the MCU movie ranking by memory, because I haven't rewatched most of that shit in a while. She was 33. 33 movies, and I missed one. I forgot to put Far From Home on the list.
Oh, man. That shit is thick, bro. On all those movies, we're about to have like a 20-minute rant on each. I'm not even, it's not even close.
Yeah, there's some movies, though, where it's just like, eh.
Yeah, like Ant-Man.
Captain Marvel. Throw that shit on the
Captain Marvel. Yeah. Fuck me. Captain Marvel is such a waste of potential, man.
But then you get a movie like Captain America: The Winter Soldier, easy 40-minute discussion.
Yeah.
Just that movie is cinema.
Yeah. Oh, when we get to Infinity War, the word balls are going to be used a lot.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It really is that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, the most interesting phase of the MCU for me is Phase 1.
Yeah.
Just because all those films are so distinct and unique from one another.
Yes. Which is what I was getting at, is real diverse. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And then you get to Avengers 1 and you're like, yo, how did they combine all the styles and put it into one movie? That shit worked.
Right.
That's why the MCU is where it is today, because of Phase 1.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Disney bought out Marvel Studios. Good for them.
Yeah. And then they bought Fox. Now they have the X-Men and Fantastic Four.